Good evening from Ukraine. So guys, today we came to the village, Ukrainian village from the city Bila Cerkva. And I would like to make you some village tour. Actually, village field tour. Now I am in the garden of my brother in the Kiev town. This is Kiev region, about 120 kilometers from Kiev. And this is, by the way, the Easter bread made by our relative from this village, from this town. Actually, this is town, but actually just look like village because here a lot of private houses. So just small one that she make for her granddaughter. Hello, hello. So as you can see, this is already 8 p.m. in Ukraine, but still it's very warm. During the day we have like 20 to 23 degrees. It was really hot. Now much more better. So it look like some good spring or summer come to Ukraine. So I'm having, by the way, English tea. Yeah, we bring some British tea to here, to Ukraine, and actually people like it because it's very strong. But Ukrainian don't understand how can drink tea with milk. They impressed because in Ukraine more popular coffee, and we drink here coffee with milk, not tea with milk. But actually, some people drink like this, not much, but anyway. Yeah, thank you a lot. Yeah, I'm going to show you in 2 minutes. This is field of my brother. Yeah, this is his hobby, doing some agricultural work, because he always have no time for for his field. My brother work as a guard, some police guard. Actually, he is in the police department in Kiev. But he like village so much that he doesn't want to move somewhere. So we just visit him. Yeah. Hello, Trev. Hello. Greeting to England. Happy Easter to England. Actually, I don't know how people celebrate Easter in England. I think it's much, as I know that it's much more simple than in Ukraine. People greeted each other, kids play with eggs. But in Ukraine, it's much more complicated because we have the long feast when you don't eat meat, you don't eat something like fat for 2 months, I think. Before the Easter, the last week, you should go for church almost every day. Last day before the Easter, especially some very religious people, they eat only bread with water, nothing else. I know in all ancient Ukraine in 19th century, people even did not eat nothing during the Saturday. But today, on Sunday, everything allowed. People came from the church and eat a lot of meat, a lot of sausages. I'm doing video about Easter in Ukraine, and I'm going to share with you also what kind of food we eat during the Easter. So today is very like relaxing day because a lot of people going to relatives or going for picnic. This is very popular day for picnic. Yeah, and just enjoy the Easter. Today, by the way, Easter service started at 5:30 in in the church, but unfortunately we were so tired that we just wake up at 7, I think, when it's finished. So we came to the church, I think, at 8, but still, priest blessed this Easter bread and food, and people going for the church. Actually, when I went out from home today in Bila Tsarkva, a lot of people were on the street going to church or come back from church, and everybody have their basket. We have all food in this, greeted each other. People share food. My mom, for instance, she greeted the old lady in the trolley bus and gave to her Easter bread, and she gave her Easter eggs. So people are very friendly, especially this time when we have war. By the way, Russian dictator Putin, he declared that during the 3 days, the Russian army stopped fighting. It's not exactly true because still they attacked, and according to Ukrainian news, Russian prepare something during this time. They take away the injured people and they bring some food and water to the front line. So actually they prepare for attack after the Easter. Yeah, but yeah, from yesterday evening we have no air alarm. Yeah, during this, I think. So hopefully tomorrow as well. Христос воскрес! Hello, Igor! Воистину воскрес! Sakura. Sakura. I'm not sure this is Sakura. This is Persik. Peach. Peach. Yeah. Yeah. My brother like plant different kind of peaches, cherries. I will show you after. Okay. So guys, I would like to tell, I already told that I don't speak Russian. If you'd like to ask me something practical, something that you are really interested in, just write to me in English or in Ukrainian. So this town is really small compared to Bila Tsarkva. This is about 130 kilometers from Kiev, and it's very relaxing. The life is very relaxing. Every time I come here, you feel like somewhere in the village. Just okay. So I'm going to show you. Yeah, this is nice to make some Easter bread and just, you know, every lady in Ukraine make her own Easter bread, and her like they are doing different recipe for Easter bread. Okay, happy Easter, happy happy Easter as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you some garden of my brother. So right here you can see peaches. They have very nice blossom. You can just see it's around. I sometimes use them in my video as well. So here you can see also some onion or some garlic. In Ukraine, we like to eat garlic as well. Ukrainians like to eat kind of soup. It's called borscht. I will show you one day. This is like soup, but this is red. We put there are tomatoes, beetroots, Actually, I try to find beetroots in England as well to make borscht. So that is why Ukrainian plant a lot of different things. So there are going to be potato. Here, I don't know. Just here, I think they're going to plant something undercover, probably in early spring as well. So, and all along you can see houses, private houses. People just enjoy by the Easter sunset. There are birds singing. Okay. Here some, it's called smorodina. I think this is like blackberry. We have them during the summer. So there are just cherry. In Ukraine, very popular cherry. Вишні. We call them вишні. Yeah. And here, special hobby of my brother, he like grapes, so he has a big plantation of the grape. So every summer, and at the end of the summer, we come for him his home, and he treat us with a grape. But here a lot of work because he dug the ground very deep to plant the grape. This is special procedure, and he need to cut it in proper way. He started this grape, I think, when he was the student of seminary, because he studied in theological school. He was going to be priest, but he is not priest, he is like assistant of the priest. So he brought his first grape plant from the monastery, from Lavra Monastery. In Lavra Monastery in Kiev, it's very popular as well. They have a garden there, and they plant a lot of very nice grape there. So you can see here. This is Ukrainian grass. We call it buryan. All the time during the summer and the spring we fight with buryan. With different notch. Very useful grass. So this is, I think, apple. They have some apples as well. By the way, a week ago it was very frozen. It was like -2 degrees. Доброго дня! Да. Христос Воскрес! Знімаємо для іноземців. This is, by the way, the... Да, приїхала. Як ви? This is the neighbor of my brother. Баба Надя. А це вишні, да? Чи яблук? Чи що? Here are cherries, guys. Yeah, yes, nice. Cherries, this is very sweet. Yeah. Да, цвітуть. Ага. Да, то дивіться, як он. От. Як там ваша внучка? Все хорошо? Да? Угу. Зараз покажу їм там. So, the neighbor of my brother told that there are going to be frozen cold period as well. Да, дуже гарно. Дуже красиво. То такий. То він ще не родив? So Ukrainians like a lot of trees in the gardens. Here some kind of the red berries, the small red berries. I don't know how they in English. So you can see that people take care about their garden as well as in England. Yeah. Дуже гарні квіти у вас тут. Yeah. A lot of flowers. So the neighbors here are really nice, very cheerful, help to each other. I would like to tell that Ukrainians in total are very friendly, and one of the...
Маленька така грушка.
А, грушка. Оце грушка?
Грушка.
Оце? А. Yeah.
Така маленька, так цвіте.
Our neighbor would like to show you груші. Груші, this is pear, I think, in English. Yeah, that's very small. My brother planted it just last year, I think, and it's have very good blossom. And here as well.
Ти що, по-англійськи балакаєш?
Да, це для іноземців. Да. Їм подобається. Поки вони не їдуть сюди. Поки війна, а потім приїдуть. Ну, щоб показувати, розказувати. Добрий день. So, yeah, so she asked who I talking to. So I told to foreigners who can't go to Ukraine because of the war. But after the war, you go in here and you can see all this beauty by yourself. So here also some flowers as well. There's. So I would like to tell that people here are very friendly. We help each other because we used to that. We are not very rich nation, but we try to help to each other because everybody know how it's to be in needs. So neighbor help to each other. Probably in the Western world, people are more independent because in Western world, people have more money and feel more independent and don't need so much each other. But here, guys, like everybody help to each other. Every man should to do different work, should to do everything, I think, because many families has no money to pay to somebody. So men's here, they build houses, they repair houses. For instance, my brother, he repaired this house. He bought it like, I think 10 years ago, I think 12 years ago, and he repaired it as well. Here, nice. So people should to know different things, how to survive in Ukraine. But at the same time, people are very friendly and very helpful. Very nice for kids as well. You see, they just play around. So that kind of life is in Ukraine. By the way, I can show you the street. So this street called Dubki. Dub mean oak trees. all along this street are oak trees. This is not very big oak trees because they are young. They are planted about 15 years ago, I think 20 years ago. Yeah, but they make this street very peaceful and with fresh air, especially during the hot summer. They make very good shade. So you can see here also some apartment houses, but mostly you can see just private houses all along. People are doing different work. Usually Ukrainians now have small field where they planted everything for not to buy in the market. Here the old houses you can see, it's almost destroyed and people use it as sarai. Sarai means building for animals. You can see some chickens there, like this. So here is very peaceful neighborhood. There is sunrise. By the way, on other side you can see church because there is the town center and some apartment buildings. There is playground for children, little playground. In this town are some schools, I think 3 schools, park, many shops, bazaar, like street market. You can see in every house has its own decorations. And a lot of cherry trees. Cherry trees are very popular in Ukraine. Just 1 minute, I do it like this. What I like in Ukraine, what is difference between architect in Great Britain and in Ukraine? In England, usually houses are very the same. If you walk on the street, they are like some a brown color or gray color and everything the same. But here people are doing different houses. Yeah, and it depends how much money you have. It depends what you want, what kind of style would you like. There are, by the way, on the top of the house, people keep straw, probably for animals, for cows. Here in these towns, people also have cows. My brother family bring natural milk from people. They buy. I know that's in England, for instance, or somewhere in Western Europe, it's difficult to buy milk or milk products from farms. You should go to the supermarket. Here it's easy. You just make some agreement with the owner of the cow and going to pay for the milk, and every week you can have fresh milk. So some people decorate their houses with, we call it splitka, with bricks, with different colorful bricks. Such kind of style I have seen also in Moldova. If you go into Moldova, they have a lot of houses decorated like this. So, and here as well, some difference. People use different color, white, brown. Some people are making the big roof with windows, so they can use upper floor, like live on the roof. But I think nobody live there. Just popular such kind of style. Here some small field. People, by the way, enrich their field with different mineral. I think these people has cow or some animals, and they use they use them, for the field. Pear, yeah, pear. There are, by the way, almost ruined cellar in Ukraine, very popular cellar, because we save a lot of products for winter. So every Ukrainian use cellar, especially in Ukraine, very popular salt products like tomatoes, onion, pickles. So we salt a lot. I think about 20 years ago was very popular some sweet fruits, like we mix up fruits with sugar a lot. It's called varenya. Varenya. Varenya means boil something. So we boiled, for instance, cut the apples and boil it with sugar a lot. But this is not very healthy. So people prefer some healthy food. Like now more popular is dry food. People dry apples, pears, different fruits on the sun just or in special oven. So they eat during the winter or make compote. Compote means like boiled fruits. So we use, for instance, dry apples, boil it with water, and such kind of juice called uzvar. Uzvar is very popular drink during the Christmas, during the winter. So as you can see, guys, life in Ukrainian village quite peaceful. Yes, sometimes here flying drones because Russian drones can flying everywhere, but it's much more peaceful than the territory in east of Ukraine or in the south of Ukraine, of course. That is why many people move to here from the east, from the south. They buy apartment here. Here you can see 2 levels apartment. As of course, such kind of apartment belong to people who have money. Not all Ukrainians can have such. So here some 2 floors buildings. And very interesting, this metal flowers. I don't know. I never have seen metal flowers just nearby the houses. People prefer just natural, but I don't know. People just put here metal flowers. Probably they consider that this is beautiful. I don't know if you like feel it's very peaceful, here, especially after the city. Oh, here will be dog. I hope it's not barking. А він не кусається? А, да? А, ну хорошо, да. Ну. Там ще собачки якісь. А. Привіт, хороший собака, хороший. Христос воскрес. А то ще собачки. А, ну. А, тут міліціонер. М. А, а. То вони не нападають. Я тут показую. А,
А я думаю, піду курам трошки, бо
хороші,
коптять зеленого.
хороші.
Пошли, Джек. Вони то ці собаки, вони не цього, але наші собаці вірі, не вірі.
Ну да, да.
Це таке. Джек, пошли, Джек. Джек, пішли додому.
So guys, we came to the field, but you can see a lot of dogs here. They are not homeless. They live with people. Some of them are guardian dogs. Хороші. Пока. So I try to go out. Пока. Goodbye. So some people take their dog for walk, like this lady. Not for special. Like in England, I know that the people very like dogs. They take them for the walk, but people just leave dogs for guard their houses. Sometimes they take them with them for a walk, but they not very care about walking dogs. So my mom was very impressed that in England so many people are walking with dogs. She prefer goats or I don't know some useful animals. I remember in my village, people planted goats because it's giving milk. You can take it for the walk. You can use it for the meat as well. But in Ukraine, I would say its life was much more harder. That is why people need like plant animals for practical use. Hello, Assam from Pakistan. Um, hello to Pakistan. I don't know about the visa. You need to check with the embassy. I think embassy in Pakistan. Okay. Hello, reflection for word. I don't know your name. I have tried traditional red borsch and also a green recipe in Kiev. Yeah, borsch is really nice and it's very healthy. Ukrainian eat borsch a lot. I think every week we having borsch or soup or some porridge. I think in England, my son, of course, prefers some burger, not very healthy meat. I think in school in England there are a lot of kind of pizza or burger or different things. In Ukraine, here in nursery or at school, we prefer some borscht, soup, cutlets. It's more healthy, I think. But we try to prepare healthy food. Even in England, we cook like soup, borscht, something. I like that in England there are a lot of green, a lot of I usually eaten a lot of different salads and it helped me to be slim and of course sport as well. So grape. I remember previously the brother grapes viner. Yeah, I did video by the way about my brother wine field when it was ready. I think in the end of summer we did this video. I hope that next time I come to Ukraine in summer and can to do a video with grape and with wine, yeah, with everything. So as you can see, the life here is really peaceful. By the way, such kind of houses were started to build, I think, in the middle of 20th century, like after Second World War. With metal, with such kind of roofs, with cement roof, yeah. But before we have straw houses, like now in England. I like it that in England there are still are straw roof houses. It's we were impressed. My mom was impressed that still people use such kind of roof, and it's very ecological. I know that it's very expensive to do straw roof, and I know that some Ukrainians try to do it. We have even special master who can do straw roof, but it's not so popular as beton, this like metal roof. Now it's more simple to make. Unfortunately, a lot of straw and old houses were destroyed. But if you go into Kiev, you can go to Ukrainian village museum. Nearby Kiev, is museum, open air museum. It's like people wanted to create the old Ukraine that was 100 years ago, and they keep there are the old houses with straw roof, wooden churches, the old like craft houses. So I would definitely recommend you to go to that museum. This museum called Perogiv, Perogovo or Perogiv. This is just on outskirts of Kiev, and you find it's very relaxing. You can stay there for all day long. They have also restaurant where you can try borscht, you can try different Ukrainian dishes. So this is how Ukraine look. As you can see, such kind of road. I haven't seen such kind of road in England, but in Ukraine, in village, you can see still like ground road. Because not all the roads have asphalt. Of course, this is like small road, not the big one. I remember such kind of road on my street in my village. There are some bricks house. I think it was ruined. If people don't care about houses, they are just destroying. So I think this house was destroyed. So, this is how it's look. And here, by the way, you can see the big field belong to people. You can see how it's clean and flat and very, very good making with very good people. Here, by the way, the big castle. This house look like castle. here, by the way, you can see the piece of old Ukraine, because you can see here straw just turn around. Actually, I have seen such in England as well. If you're going along the field and you can see sheep and sometimes even pigs on the field. I like that sheep in England just going around for free. They are taking caring about themselves. So here straw as well. I think these people have cows, so they use this straw as well. There is the monster and the big house. I think the owner tried to make palace for himself, but he was lack of money, so it stay like this. It was not completed. Yeah, so it just look like agricultural Ukraine farming here. Unfortunately, many houses and many buildings were destroyed during the ecological economical collapse in 1990s. We have the big economical crisis and many entertainments were closed. People lost the job. Until now, you can see some like clothes factory, and they look very like damp and very dark. Так. Oh, I think I can go down from here. Христос воскрес! There came lady with her dog. So the light here is very quiet. There, by the way, you can see some dishes on the fence, kind of Ukrainian style. Yeah, so as you can see different kind of building here, different lifestyle here. Some people here garage for cars, call them garage. I think also from the Soviet time. So there are. So you can see people make shashlik, like meat on the fire, just have relaxing time. These, by the way, these houses, they are old, I think from Soviet time, and they were for make for worker in local factories. Factories were closed in 1990s, but houses still are here. By the way, here tractor as well. People probably work on the farming, for the farming. Even here you can see flowers. People plant flowers as well. So such kind of apartment are much more cheaper than private houses. So people who lack money, they buy them and they repair them, just live there. There are some neighbors just sitting and talking. What I like in Ukraine is very active social life. People knew each other. If you need help, they help you. I don't know, but I think probably in Western world people don't need so much each other. But here in Ukraine, people just go out of their houses, talk to each other, help to each other, know each other. Actually, and what is difference with England, for instance? People know each other problem. If in England people usually tell something positive, don't tell their own problem. So here in Ukraine, people used to tell about problem, about what's going on, and probably this kind of psychology, this kind of treat yourself, you know. Some people think that Ukrainians complain a lot or something, but we used to tell to each other about our problem. And actually, I think as a therapy, this is good. So I think I'm going to finish it. Just I would like to see your question. Just request visa. I don't know about visa. Yeah, you can send me your financial conditions. Not just request. Yeah, I don't know about visa. You should to ask your Ukrainian embassy in your country. Thank you, Irina. Hello, Archer. Yeah, thank you, showing village garden houses. Yeah, you are welcome. Thank you for following my blog. As I understand, you is from India. By the way, we have very similar roots with Indians as well. We have many in commons in languages, so it's really nice that you speak also. You try to learn Ukrainian. Добрий день or добрий вечір. This is really great. By the way, I did video about connection, ancient connection of Indians and Ukrainians, and about Indo-Aryans. According to archaeological evidence, we have some connection in the past, like in 3rd century, 3,000 years BC. You can find this video in my on my channel. This is one of the earliest one. Okay, thank you, sure for your garden. The house connect water supply, or do they use water? Oh. Oh. Христос Воскрес! Добрий вечір!
Воістину воскрес.
Дякую. So, this my brother neighbor came with the big dog. Yeah, people just walk here with dogs, but usually they don't have them on the lead. So some of them really look dangerous, but nevertheless they are fine. So are the house connected to the public water supply, or they just use well? Yeah, this town is a connection to the water supply. Usually villages use their wells. Every person in my village has their own well. In the past, we use we have like 2 wells on the street, and people use the water from these 2 wells. They need to go in, for instance, to the end of the street to take the water from the well. In one of my earlier video, I show the Ukrainian well, how we going for water in my village. It was interesting, yeah. And in my childhood, I remember we always use well, going with barrels or with big barrels. And sometimes it was exhausted, especially during the summer when you need to feed goats. We used to have goats, we used to have animals. Yeah, and about, I think, 10 years ago, we dug the well by ourselves. But in this town, they use central water supply. They have water supply, and they pay for water supply here. But my brother, and they have very good water. They use filter for water, but this is really great water. But my brother considered that spring water is better. Probably tomorrow we go into spring water. That just going from in the forest, from the land. So he used that water for drink. But water is fine. Even this central supply water is really great here. So here no problem with water, at least now. You know, in Bila Tserkva, in the big city, water is so not very good. They do not drink central supplying water. My aunt, she need to go into the yard. They have like yard in the between houses, and we take that water from outside for drinking. Yeah. So, okay, read the name of the village in the text. This is town in Kiev region. It's called Tekiv. Okay, have a nice evening. Thank you, Trev. Have a nice evening. Thank you for watching this video. Is tomorrow a public holiday or it is a day of work? In the UK, it's a bank holiday. Yeah, you know that in UK, I did not understand this bank holiday because all the time people told us, okay, we're going to have bank holiday tomorrow. I thought, why it's called bank holiday? What holiday you have? They told, I don't know, this is just bank holiday. But in Ukraine, every holiday have its special name. For instance, Christmas holiday, Easter holiday, Green Week holiday, which is the next. Tomorrow, I think this is a working day because according to government director, during the war, should not be like long holiday. This is how people explain me. I'm not sure because my brother he work shift, like 3 days he work and 3 days off, so he has not like stable holidays here. Yeah, but I think this is working day tomorrow, and people work. Добраніч, Ірина, Арча, добріче. Добрий вечір. Добраніч. Добраніч means good night. Thank you, Archie. Good night. Really calm place. Thank you for the execution. Thank you very much. By the way, before the war, I was tour guide, and one of my favorite tour was to the village. I took tourists to the village. There in the village host Ukrainian ladies. She had like Ukrainian style house, and she showed around. She make some Ukrainian food workshop. She treat guests with food, and they were so happy, especially Americans. I don't know, but like a lot such kind of tour. So I very hope that I can continue them after the war, when the war finish. I really hope. I'm waiting for the time when this war will be finished, and we would come back to our own life here. So, question. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. It was really nice for me to show you around. I really like such kind of stream because I can see real people, I can talk to you. So it's really nice. I will continue such kind of stream till I think next Wednesday, because next Wednesday we coming back. So I try to show you more and more in Ukraine what I can during this short time. So it was really nice. It's nice to see. By the way, I don't know if you hear this, but there is the river just there. And I hear frogs, frog sound on the river. Do you hear them? If people, if there are started frog singing, it means that the weather will be warm or hot. So very hope that there will not be cold anymore. So best wishes from Ukraine, from Ukrainian town, Ukrainian village. As you can see, Ukrainians are strong and brave, and we have very brave defenders. I very hope that everything will be fine and we come back to our ordinary life. Happy Easter to everybody and have a good evening. Добраніч, good night. See you in the next video.